else, but I can't get a word out without hearing a whine or a whistle, and that's not happening. Okay, so now let's do this whole thing over again. There. First, let's tie the monkey's fists. This is going to be a little bit different than the first video I put private because I don't think it's going to be a great video with the dog whining in the background. So we're going to do this all over again. Okay, so the monkey's fist. Make your loop. Do about 2. Okay? Hang on to it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just count them. It doesn't matter. Your loops might be different from mine because your hand length or how long you pull the rope out. It doesn't matter. But just wrap around it really tight. And then you see the loop where I told you to clasp it. Now then, it goes like this and goes all the way through. All right, there we go. That's one monkey's fist done. We're gonna go ahead and do up this rope. 1, 2, 4. All right. Okay, now, all right. All right, now, same thing. 1, 2. All right, you got that part? Grab that with your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and that's how you make your monkey's fist. Just keep on wrapping it around like that till you get all the way back to the top part of your hand, bottom part of your hand on it. Then you see the holes. Goes through the holes like so. Pull the double out. And then boom. Just like that. And this actually kind of keeps it from falling off the other end. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better view. Okay, we're gonna go for that limb there, I think. And then we're also gonna turn the notifications off because I don't need anybody contacting me in the middle of my freaking video. I've already had to do this over once, so I don't want to do it again. Okay. We're just gonna pretend that there's a house right here under us, okay? So there's a limb, that limb right there. I'm gonna tie in on this limb right here. Then we're gonna walk out to the tip of this bottom one here. So we're doing a little bit of branch walking tutorial. For the 2 points of contact, oh, almost got it. Oh, I got it. Really? All right, we got one rope down. We got it up on that fork there. All right, now let's shoot to the other side. And there's one right. Okay. It's also a monkey fist demonstration, huh? Got it. I'll tell you, that limb right there I'm over is pretty skinny. Okay. Got the monkey's fist ready. Now, I had to do the whole video over again. I do apologize. Maybe we can go from the trunk of the tree here. And maybe it won't be so bad. Okay. Maybe it's too far back. You can go a little closer so everybody can see. Okay. Now, man, come on. Okay. Since this is the longer rope, we're going to tie the pulley and bucket and everything to this. Oh, dang. Okay. Now, seems like a big repeat of everything I'm freaking doing. Okay, let's go ahead and tie this. There we go. All right, we tied the BT. We already went over that knot before, so I really don't want to do it again. But we're going to do it like this. So, there you go. We'll get on another knot, but I would like to get to 2 points of contact, which is the whole purpose of this video. Anyways. So I'm going to tie it more comfortable for me just because I like to do it this way. I know I told you interlocking knots, but don't try this at home. Trained professionals only. Always practice proper PPE. And this goes there. I'm going to tie Yosemite bowling. Like so. Okay, now your tie point is set. Okay, now I remove the handsaw, and now into our saddle on. Man, Sundays are the worst. Ah, Jesus. Okay, now we are at the tree climbing demonstration part of it. Again, we're going to go ahead and pull tight on this. All right, there we go. Okay, yeah, this would be perfect. Okay. It's a little closer than what I wanted, but that's all right. We're just gonna do it like this too. I think what I'll do is I'll take my lanyard apart and take all this apart, and I'll just fix it tomorrow. At least we had 2 points of tie-in. It's easier to move your closed line ascend as opposed to your single line. But if you're doing single line on a live oak, you're gonna end up fighting it unless you have the perfect live oak that has a center lead. Usually live oaks don't have a center lead when it gets closer to the, the 40, 50 foot range. But even then, I mean, it takes a long time for an oak tree to grow a canopy because they've evolved to top. We're not using this. What am I doing? One carabiner, one pulley, another prusik. Okay, now let's get the other one tied. This is gonna work better for more maneuverability. So I'm trying to go for that as opposed to, okay, we're gonna go this side again, left side, like I always do, like I said. Okay, now let's try the VT again. VT goes around 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times under, and then under again on the outside. Make sure your eye holes meet. Pulley goes around the rope, sinks back in. Carabiners face you. Then you can take your other carabiner here, go in through the third hole, or top hole, whatever you want to call it, and you can go ahead and connect the bottom one there if you want. Of course, we won't be needing it just yet. All right, there we go. We got 2 points in. All right. I'm actually going to drag that back like this. Maybe people can see the... Let me see that back angle. Oh. I get it. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm gonna stick you in the bag and carry up with me. This whole thing goes. Yep. Sorry. All right. Look okay? Okay. How about now? Huh? You can see my hand? Oh. How about now? Okay. Okay. Sorry for the camera view. There we go. Oh. Don't worry, it'll stop moving in a second. As soon as I get on a branch, it's not moving. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, just bear with me. I know the camera is going to be a little off center. Okay. So I'll back out a little bit more. Let's say, I'm thinking if it goes over there. Sorry about that. Stop spinning. Jesus. Okay. Hopefully it stops moving in a second. I don't think it will. Maybe this isn't a good video either. It's just gonna suck because of the fucking string. And it hasn't stopped. It's like it's alive. Like, look at it. It's like it won't stop moving. I've held it still. I've held it. I mean, I guess it's starting to, but it is terrible for the hanging. Yeah, I guess. Oh, anyway. Here's that second tie-in point. And as you can see, if you were on single line, you'd have to cross several branches. And let's just say that the work zone is still that way, so I still have to move the camera again. So bear with me. At least I brought you up here. Alright. We're going to bring both these up just to avoid confusion. Pull it fully up. Okay. So we're tied in here behind us, behind the camera. But you need to have 2 points of contact at all times to make sure that you don't fall. So let's just say we're hooked in here as your lander spot, whatever. We'll take off the tie-in point for the branch that I'm tied to. which is attached to y'all guys, so the camera will stop moving. Oh, come on. I don't even care. I just want to break the dead limb out the way. So I can get my rope in between that fork. Thinking deadwood. And another deadwood. Okay, so now we're tied in on above that side, right? Maybe I can flip the camera around and go on the other side. We're not going to be attached to that one anymore. So maybe I'll stick you on this side, and let's just tie in over here for the second point. Okay, so I'm getting out to that point. 1 second. Let me get see, I'm tied in real skinny over on that side. So now we're going to take the second point. Of course, I got to pendangle this in the right direction too, so they're not crossed and spinning. And that should be good enough here. I know that seems like a really skinny limb to tie on. But believe it or not, it'll hold. And so now you have 2 points of contact that you're able to get down the second limb over here. Let's see if I can get it. I'll be right there in front of the camera in just a second. One second. I gotta find a better live oak tree to do this video in, too. I think, because this one's okay, but I can think of better ones. This tree sucks. My rope sucks because it's this fucking long. Like, come on, man. Like, how does 200 foot take this long to pull up? Come on. I get frustrated easy. I was already frustrated. I got to calm down. Okay. Second point of contact. I'm already on. And I still did it wrong. Because this is why I hate live oaks. This is why I hate them. They're trying to get a video out of this sucker is freaking annoying. Okay, I got it. Move. Sorry. You're making me mad. Yeah, this is gonna be freaking terrible. I'm about to give up on both videos. That's how upset I am right now. Like, this is bullcrap. There's like nothing I could do to set up the video in a freaking tree without it freaking moving. Yeah, it definitely doesn't make me want to do this video more, I can tell you that. But we will persevere because I'm already almost at the end of the limb and you can't get actually a good view for anything. So I don't blame anybody for not watching this piece of crap. This is probably the worst climbing video I've had. Between the distractions on the first video to this one, this is definitely not a good video. This is terrible. I am not happy about this video at all. All right, so now you have 2 points of contact. Even if you had a single line to your center lead over here, you would have to fight a bunch of these limbs just to get over here to trim over a house, if there was a house here. But anyways, I don't want to complain anymore about this video. I gotta go. So like and subscribe, and you don't have to watch it.